Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to the next episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to keep things going with the mega-sceptile Tapu Koko Groudon Evoltal team. Seems weird calling a team with four Pokemon as a core, and I don't know why I didn't just finish the last two. But we are going to find Diego from the US with a rating of 1376. Obviously not going to judge anybody by their rating, but that is a pretty cool team as well to feature on this channel. So, without further ado, we're going to see what we get here. But we're going to see Necrozma. I'm assuming that's probably going to burst. I guess not because it's a Mimikyu. You never know. But Necrozma, Mimikyu, Kyurem Black, Celesteela, Naganadel, and Gengar. So Gengar, very obviously the Mega if he has one. I don't know. Sometimes they like to run that Trick Room Focus Sash variant. Feel like in this case though you would bring Mega Gengar here. Now the question becomes, what do I want to do? I know I've done it a lot, but I honestly don't like Mega-sceptile. Is that? I don't think it's a bad lead. Like obviously Mimikyu is a bit of a pain, but like +1 Leaf Storm should kill Mimikyu. So I'm gonna go Sceptile Koko again. I don't want to be like a record on repeat here, but like honestly I don't know what he does against this. I feel like this just bodies him. Like I don't know what he does. Obviously, Evoltal and Groudon in the back. Groudon's there for the Celesteela and stuff like the Mimikyu. And I guess if that Necrozma doesn't Mega Evolve, doesn't burst, sorry. But then you also have the Evoltal there basically for that Gengar. It's solely there for the Gengar. Obviously, if I'm faster than that Mimikyu, which I think I am, based on speed points, because I remember Mimikyu being 1 point faster than Lele. Lele, I believe, is base 95. And then Evoltal is base 99. So very interesting leaf from my opponent here. I am just going to indeed click Discharge Leaf Storm. That should 100% knock out this Mimikyu. Mega Evolve, Leaf Storm into Mimikyu. If I lose Sceptile here, it's not the end of the world. I am going to click Discharge. That should also put Gengar, obviously, could also paralyze Gengar, which could be good in the long run. Gengar might also want to take down Tapu Koko instead. So there's a lot of variables that could play into consideration in this turn. But once again, like I did in the last two turns, I feel like in the last two games I should say, I feel like it's better to just go in guns a-blazing and get some attacks. Get some attacks off here. I don't think he can really, not like he's going to protect. I'm dealing damage to both slots. So if he protects both, he has to protect both to not take damage here. Gengar is indeed going to be the Mega variant, as predicted. And we're going to see what he goes for here. Obviously Tapu Koko, it's not a speed tie because of my Choice Scarf. So that's nice to alleviate some of those options here. Hopefully, obviously this isn't going to kill the Gengar, but hopefully we can get that para too. That's always a nice little bonus to using Discharge, and I do indeed get it. So, ask and you shall receive, I guess. Can I get like $1,000 just to like drop in my hands right now? Like that would be great. But unfortunately, I don't think it works with money. But this is going to be a +1 Leaf Storm going into this Mimikyu. It is indeed going to bring it down to its Focus Sash. So I wonder if we are going to see a Trick Room, and what we're going to see from this Gengar as well. Gengar is indeed going to go for the Sludge Bomb, is indeed going to target this Tapu Koko. Is Mimikyu going to get hit hard by this Play Rough here, or is he going to go for something like a Trick Room? He is going to go for the Play Rough into Sceptile, and that will indeed knock me out. Alright, so a turn that looked great off the start. I guess Game Freak was like, you want $1,000? I'll give you $1,000 worth of KOs. I don't think that sentence even made sense. But I just said it, so we're going to pretend it made sense. But Evoltal coming in, honestly, I don't think I'm in a bad spot. With the paralysis on that Gengar, I get 2 knockouts here. Like, there's nothing he can stop me. He doesn't stop me from getting 2 knockouts here. I just Fire Punch Gengar and Foul Play the Mimikyu. Get 2 knockouts, and I'm good to go. He brings in, what, Kyurem and, what was the other restricted? Necrozma? I still win. So my only thing is, do I want to just kill one of these at a time? Like, go one at a time here. That way I don't end up with Groudon and, like, don't end up with Kyurem and Necrozma on the field at the same time. Definitely not going to click Z move there. Going to Dark Pulse this Mimikyu, and I will indeed Fire Punch the Gengar. I will go for the kill on both of them here. No reason for me to go for anything else here. I feel like he's just going to bring in Kyurem anyways, if I only kill one of them, and Kyurem is the one that I'm scared of. I'm not scared of the Necrozma at all. I'm going to eat those words in a few minutes, I guarantee you. Yveltal is indeed going to go for the Dark Pulse into this Mimikyu. Mimikyu is indeed going to drop. Obviously, it had 1 HP. Mimikyu's going to go down. Gengar going to go... Groudon going to go for this Fire Punch and kill the Gengar. And, alright, so Pokemon-wise, we've brought this one back. Actual game-wise, I don't really know. It's going to be a bit interesting, depending on what he brings out here. You gotta think it's his 2 restricted. You would assume. I don't think you bring Celesteela to a matchup like this. Although, him going directly after Gengar means maybe he brought it. But like I said, I'm still going to stick to what I initially thought here. I do believe he's going to have both restricted. So hopefully he can make a choice here soon. But Naganadel coming in, so he didn't bring both restricted. So Naganadel coming in. And Celesteela, so he didn't bring either restricted. Alright. Alright, I'm not going to question that. And let's see what he can do. I think this game is just over. I think I just don't need to protect. I'll Z-move. Straight up Z-move into... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to Z-move. I'll go for the Dark Pulse and the Fire... P-Blades. I got a P-Blades, unfortunately. I got to Precipice Blades into this Naganadel here in order to pick up the knockout, because Fire Punch will not do so. We're going to see what he goes for here. I really don't know. Is he going to Tailwind with Naganadel? I don't think he can really do much to me. He might Z-move my Yveltal, which might actually kill. And if that's the case, I could be in a little bit of trouble. Because especially if he gets like a special attack boost or something. But Naganadel is going to go for Thunderbolt in electric terrain, so he's abusing my electric terrain against me. And that's going to pick up the knockout? Wait, what? Yveltal, why did you die? Is this Choice Specs Naganadel? He is indeed going to get a speed boost, so he is indeed timid. Doesn't affect the foot, and I'm going to miss the Naganadel, and Celesteela is going to go for Leech Seed. So, based on the fact we haven't seen an item from this Naganadel, I feel like it has to be Choice Spec. So I'm going to just go for the Fire Punch into Celesteela, and hope to pick that knockout up first, and assume this Naganadel is locked into Thunderbolt. Why did he have Thunderbolt? Alright, this is very interesting. Just adjust my chair here. Alright, yeah, this is super weird. I don't know what he wants to go for here now. Like, now I'm just confused. Why do you have Thunderbolt and Naganadel? What does that do? Obviously kills Yveltal in electric terrain. But, let's see. He's taking a sweet little time here, so I'm not too sure of what he wants to do. I'm not sure if he's too sure of what he wants to do. If he's locked, if he is indeed locked, Celesteela is going to protect, that's fine, but like I said, if he is locked into Thunderbolt, he can't really do too much here. Naganadel is going to go for that Thunderbolt, so it's safe to assume he is locked into that, and I'm no longer concerned about that Naganadel. All I have to do is Fire Punch this Celesteela, and once I get that knockout, this game is over. Just a matter of getting that knockout. I don't think a Celesteela can survive a Fire Punch in a Sun from a max attack Groudon. Like, or almost max attack Groudon, so like if he does manage to survive this, it's gonna have to be like Oka Berry or something. But even then, I feel like a Heavy Slam, like I don't know what he'd do to me. Like if he's Air Slash, that's the biggest issue. If he's like Oka Berry Air Slash, I think that's the biggest threat to our team. He is not going to be Oka Berry, and Celesteela is indeed just going to drop, which is fantastic. And now it's an Naganadel that is locked into Thunderbolt against a ground type, and this game is over in our favor. Would have been over a whole lot sooner, but he did reveal those techs, so that's pretty cool. Like, the Thunderbolt Naganadel was pretty cool. Obviously, Focus Sash Mimikyu was something I thought about, but really, I didn't really see a reason to hard predict it. Like, I'm not going to try and play around it. I mean, I could have just straight up killed the... Could have gone straight for the kill into Gengar, turn 1. Potentially not lost Tapu Koko there. Still had Tapu Koko running next turn, but then Mimikyu still has the potential Sash. So, I don't think I played that turn 1 too poorly. As you can see, Mimikyu peeking up behind me right about there. He came to play today. He knew. He's been waiting for his moment, and there he was. Unfortunately, though, he still lost. But we are going to hopefully jump into one more for you guys here today. I don't see why we wouldn't, unless BattleSpot decides to be done with the matchmaking system. But I am actually looking forward to the new battle system on... Or I guess I should say the proposed new battle system in Sword and Shield. I think the tier level up kind of thing is going to be pretty cool. So looking forward to that, and hopefully it allows you to find a little bit more even matchups. Like hopefully they keep you in your tier. Unfortunately, if you get to a really high tier really early, that could also be... So, this is actually funny. We just played Diego, and now we're going to play Diego too. Sorry to cut off my speech there, but I had to mention it. So, this is the Battle of Diegos. Alright, so... But like I said, it might be a little bit challenging if they keep you in your tier and you get to a high tier really early, because you're not going to find too many people at that time. But nonetheless, I do think it's probably going to be an improvement. So I'd love to see how they implement that. So focusing back on here now, we've got Groudon, Lunala, Tapu Koko, Salamence, Incineroar, and Ditto. So Ditto's a bit concerning for me. I am a little scared to go the Tapu Koko Sceptile lead, because if I do boost myself up to a high enough point, and he's also got a Groudon. Like, I can't just go discharge Leaf Storm into a Groudon. Yveltal is 100% my lead here. I think I go Yveltal Sceptile. I have no reason not to. Yveltal Sceptile with Groudon in the back. I don't really think I need Tapu Koko. I think I'm going to go Lando. Lando's a little bit better. It hits that Tapu Koko, which right now I only have one answer to. It also is a threat to that Groudon, which allows me to put big damage onto it, and probably just outright kill it with that Z-move, if I don't burn the Z-move on Yveltal first. So the question becomes, what does he lead? No one ever leads Ditto. Although the only guy I'd actually know that actually leads Ditto, his name is Diego as well. So really, this guy might lead Ditto, but he's not going to lead Ditto. He's going to go Lunala, Incineroar, and I'm honestly perfectly fine with this. I am simply going to go Quick Guard and Z-move this Lunala. That will pick up the knockout. In fact, I'm not even going to Mega Evolve. That way, if he Dittos, he doesn't get the Sceptile. He gets the doesn't get the Mega Sceptile. He gets the regular Sceptile. No need for me to go for the Mega. Obviously, he could predict the Quick Guard, and that would be fine. But like, I still kill the Lunala here unless he protects. I'm gonna go for this Quick Guard and a Z move into this Lunala, as I mentioned earlier. And honestly, I don't think he'll see this coming. He might. He very well might. Sceptile is gonna go for the Quick Guard. Seemingly, he stayed in with both here. Doesn't look like he's going for Protect with Lunala. Incineroar is indeed going to fake out into the Quick Guard from Sceptile. Thank you. And we are going to see the Darkinium Z, and this is just going to blow back this Lunala. So, very impressive turn 1 for us here. And that's solid. So, looking like we're going to be able to best both Diegos in this episode. But this battle's still pretty early on. However, killing Lunala, very big, very important right now. That's a solid turn 1. So, as you see this animation go on, Lunala is just going to get obliterated. There's no way, even if it was Colbur... Actually, it might live that if it was Colbur Berry. Like, I probably should have considered that. But I think that is still the play I would have gone for. Like, I don't see a reason not to. I have no way to prove if it's Colbur Berry. I have no indication whatsoever of any other move option. So, now I think I just go for Leaf Storm Dark Pulse. Then that should honestly kill this Groudon. I don't see why it wouldn't. Like, I know +1 Leaf Storm has a chance to kill bulk, like 252 HP Groudon. So, take away the +1. It's going to do a good chunk of damage. So, I would assume Dark Pulse Leaf Storm would pick this up. And that's what we're going to go for. Yveltal Sceptile is the new best lead in Ultra Series. Don't take it from me, take it from this battle that you're watching. As you can tell, this is clearly the best lead in Ultra Series. Not Instant Zern or anything. Like, Instant Xerneas is too overrated. This is the lead right here. This is the one we want. Like, this is probably going to win a regional. I don't think it's going to win a regional. But that would be so cool. Like, if someone cut a regional with Sceptile, that would be awesome. Like, in Ultra Series. Like, obviously it could have been done in 17. Obviously not 17. Don't think it was legal. But in 18 it would have been an option. Sceptile is going to connect this Leaf Storm, thankfully, as it launches his tail into this Groudon. Going to take massive amounts of damage from that Leaf Storm. This is going to be close with this Dark Pulse here. Dark Pulse is going to get launched off into the Groudon. It is indeed going to drop and get rid of the Sun. Getting rid of the Sun is the big one now, because Sceptile should be able to live a Flare Blitz. Obviously, as you can see here, he's not going to go for it. So Sceptile is going to stick... That did so much damage. But Sceptile is going to stick around for another turn or two. Both restricteds on my opponent's end are indeed gone. We're going to see what he wants to come into. Is it Ditto? It is going to be Salamence, so he did not bring Ditto. So what I plan on doing here is protecting Sceptile. Although, if I protect Sceptile, it's not. Although protect Sceptile foul play, if he tailwinds, he still can't kill Sceptile and Yveltal next turn. So I will indeed go for protect foul play here. Obviously, he might fake out I don't think he's actually going to fake out, though. No, he'll fake out. He'll know that I revealed Quick Guard turn 1. This is his mind games. He'll know that I revealed Quick Guard already. So he'll expect me to expect him to expect Quick Guard. So I'll just click Protect, expecting him to expect me to expect him to have Quick Guard. I think that made sense. I don't know if that made sense at all. There's no way that made sense. I am going to Protect here. I feel like he fakes our Sceptile. But I could be wrong. Match is actually just going to get forfeited here. So we are going to body both Diegos we played in this in this episode. Unfortunately, it would have been cool. It would have been pretty funny if this Diego led Ditto. Like, everything was lining up. Ditto 1, Diego 1, Diego 2. Diego 2 is using Ditto. The only guy I ever known to actually lead Ditto, his name was Diego. Obviously, it was neither of those two opponents, but still would have been pretty funny if he would have led Ditto. But I guess there was really no reason to with my team. But nonetheless, that's going to be it for this one, guys. We did get redemption for the first episode, so hopefully we can settle this tie of 2 wins and 2 losses in the next episode, and I will see you guys then.